My name is James Windemer. I work for Littlefish. We're an IT support company. We're UK-wide and we also have some worldwide clients as well. I'm based in Nottingham and I'm the head account manager here, so I look after most of the corporate accounts. We've got a broad range of clients within Littlefish. We deal with education, government, small home businesses, home users, and then some larger corporates as well, up to about a client base of about 2,000 people, so a whole range of industries and sectors to work with. Previously within Littlefish, quoting was all done through Sage. We also had a client's folder where we'd manually store documents for referencing if we couldn't find it within Sage. And some of the problems we found with Sage were when searching for products, trying to change details, prices, you just get lost. There's not many search features, so you find that if you wanted a particular product and you need to look something up in regards to that, you couldn't find it. If you wanted to know which customers would order a particular product, again, very difficult. So they were the main problems. When creating a quote in Sage, there's no ability to see the gross profit you're making on it as a percentage or even a figure, so that was always had to be done manually. And also when creating that into a quote and actually sending it to the customer was a very manual process, so we would always create the quote, save it to a client folder, go and type our own email, attach that as an attachment, and then send that manually. So there was some of the problems we had, and it was just very slow as well, so that was the main reason for switching. Looking for a solution to address the problems we've had with Sage, we did some searching on Google and also had some recommendations from some of our clients, and QuoteWorks seemed the ideal way to go. We had a few demonstrations of how the product worked. We're very happy with the functionality and the support we got from them in integrating with our systems, so that's how we came to choose the product. What's great about QuoteWorks is we've actually integrated quite a lot of our systems within that. We use a product called ConnectWise for managing our clients, which directly integrates with QuoteWorks. So all the customer information, all the quotes and everything like that get automatically updated to ConnectWise. So we don't have to do that manually, which is great. It also integrates directly into Outlook, so all our emails are stored, the quotes are automatically sent to our clients. So it's very easy to manage, and we haven't got to worry about doing things manually. With our old systems, when we ever employed a new salesperson or account manager, one of the difficulties was we'd have to train them not only to use our company account system, we'd have to train them to use Sage, we'd have to train them to use the portal where we store all our quotes. It's a very manual process, and Sage is quite a complicated product to get used to, even if you're an accountant. So what's great about QuoteWorks is when someone starts on board, and training them is relatively easy. We can just show them how to add products, how to search for clients, and that's all they really need to do, because everything else just seems to flow. So you click send quote, it'll automatically open Outlook for them, attach it as an email and get sent, so they don't need to worry about any of the manual processes behind the scenes. To raise a quote previously would take quite a long time. I'd probably say 15 minutes. I would need to go to the supplier, get a price directly from the supplier, take that product code, add that into Sage as a new product. I then need to go into the client folder, add the product in, create the quote, save the quote, create an email, attach the quote and send it off. So it's a 15-minute manual process. Now I'll probably say that's down to about 3 or 4 minutes probably. We can do a live search through QuoteWorks, which is linked directly to our distributor. So we get live pricing, live stock and availability. That gets added into the quote. I can then save that, email it directly to the client, and that's also attached into their client portal on our client system. So probably about 4 minutes. So it saves us a lot of time on the quoting process and makes things easier to manage. I think for any small, medium or even large business, when you're going from that stage of everything being manual and looking for a solution that's going to take you from there to a more automated process that's a lot easier to manage, I think QuoteWorks is a great place to start. It's easy to understand, they've got great support, and it's a good product for removing all the manual processes that take a lot of time. And if you're expanding, looking at taking on new people, new account managers, possibly new salespeople, it's easy to train them in that respect as well. So yeah, it's a really great thing to look at. As a business, we're very fortunate to be busy. We don't want to be bogged down with manual processes, and QuoteWorks has helped us speed up our processes and automate a lot of the things we do.